Hello again, this is Craig Stanger with Clearview Shields, and I'm here to show you how to do the chrome installation for our GT Road Glide windshield. Now it's similar to installing the stock windshield, but there are some differences. Basically, with the Clearview setup without the chrome trim, you would have a rubber piece that would go along the bottom edge. You do not need this in this installation. Secondly, we will still be using the foam pieces that mount to the fairing. But again, we'll prep the chrome pieces and then attach them to the windshield and then attach the windshield to the fairing. First thing you want to do is pull the chrome washers from the stock setup. And you want to apply using the Clearview chrome bolt included with your kit. Insert it from the front of the chrome strip and attach the Clearview nylon lock nut to the back. The Clearview will include a hex wrench for the install. You should also have a hex wrench that comes with your chrome trim kit. And what you want to do is you want to tighten these up just so that they're snug against the chrome trim, but not over tightened. You want to be able to retain the ability to rotate this bolt to tighten down the windshield once we do the full install on this onto the screen. And I'll show you that in a few minutes. So again, snug it up so it's not over tightened. You have some movement in there, and so you can retain the ability to rotate the bolt on the final install. Next, after we get the two sides prepped, we're going to adjoin them in the middle. So what you want to do is you want to check that there's overlapping pieces here. You want to make sure that you get the sets correct so that the two come together in the center. There's a little bit of a notch at the top. You want that to go towards the back. And you're going to take this front chrome piece, pop it over the top. As you can see, this is a kind of a Velcro type fastening system that will temporarily hold these pieces together while we pop everything else together. That goes in from the front. And you want to basically throw the collar. So basically you've got 4 10/32 lock nuts and then just a basic collar that fits on the center bolt. At this point, we want to attach the windshield to the system. So take the 5 shoulder washers. Actually, we're going to do this a little different. We're going to actually install the screen onto the chrome piece, inserting from one side to another. And on the last bolt, you always have to stretch a little bit just to get it to go through. And at this point, you can start with your center attachment and attach the walnut fastener to that. Attach all the other walnut fasteners, making sure you put the shoulder washer on before. Do not over tighten the walnut fasteners at this point. You just want to make sure everything is snug up against the shoulder washer. Over tightening can keep the walnut fasteners from working on the fairing. And as usual, the last one's always a little tricky. All right, so we've got the windshield attached to the chrome piece. So that's going to look from the front. Let's make sure everything's adjusted right. And like we do on our standard GT shield installation procedure, you start on one side, left or right, doesn't matter. insert the windshield into the fairing. Right, and so we've popped the windshield in. Now all we have to do is just tighten everything up, starting with the center bolt. And you want to rotate 7 full rotations, applying pressure inward or towards the fairing as you're rotating. And work your way out, alternating sides. And again, just making sure you do not exceed 7 rotations. Finally, I want to grab the ID plate, road glide, same kind of Velcro tie fastener. I believe it's actually called dual lock. And just pops in the front. And you're good to go. Again, this is a little harder install than just a standard GT screen. A little bit more involved, especially when you're trying to get in those last bolts. A few tricks: you can loosen up the lock nut on this last screw, whether it's the left or right side, the opposite side of where you start. That will help the windshield pop into the hole, and then you can begin your tightening process. Again, you want to loosen up just a little bit, but that'll possibly make it easier. Another trick, if you're having a hard time with the outside hole, is to grab an Allen wrench a little bit longer than this, kind of reach in there and kind of pull the well nut towards you, and that'll help pop it into the hole. Again, if you have any questions on any of our products or installs, feel free to give us a call at Clearview Shields. Thanks again.